Valeria Ayala, Colegio El Roble. Help! Who set a rest? Favorizca telefonar a una ambulancia. ¿Dónde está el baño? These are ones of the station phrases to use in every place you go when you travel. Knowing these phrases can help you survive in many situations. Now imagine what you can do if you know how to speak a language well. Knowing other languages has more benefits than we think. Normally, when we think about the advantages of using other languages, we imagine what they always say out there. You will be promoted at work, you will make more money, it will help you to prepare better for the future and other things. However, these reasons do not convince me at all. Do they convince you? It's not that these reasons are lies, but having knowledge about other languages gives you more than that. The job competition is not all that matters. We are beings with many aspects, so we complete ourselves with activities and experiences, including languages. It feels good to speak a language fluently, don't you think? It allows you to have access to cultural products, like films, newspapers, social networks. It helps you to make any daily activity more challenging and more fun, like reading or watching TV. And do it paying more attention than I would if it were in Spanish, for example. Also, knowing other languages let you meet people from other places and learn from them things you would never have imagined. They contribute something you didn't have, and you give something back to them, so you become more valuable. The world is too big, and you are part of it. So you start to notice that we are more alike than we tend to believe, and knowing these similarities, we can support each other and even avoid wars. Have you ever traveled to another place different from your country? I have, and believe me when I say that it changed your mind and your world. You get a new point of view. A person who knows more than one language has good views, a clear and wide way of thinking, and above all, their own criteria. So they can live without being manipulated and they can be free. You develop the ability of perception and tolerance when you're interested in foreign cultures, and with that, you understand that there is not only right way to live. In this way, you also understand the differences between your language, your culture, and the one from other countries. So this makes you humble. This makes you notice that the world is there to give you more than you have. So you don't stay in a certain place and you begin to advance, to go far away. Every country has its culture all over its language. All its words and sounds are full of history, customs, social rules, and ways of thinking. So when you learn a language, you learn to respect the culture and the world in general. With this, we can see that culture is meant to be shared. It's a way of advancing as a species, sharing food, sharing clothing, ideas, and morals. If not, the world would be sunk. Or if other countries didn't share their food, we wouldn't have delicious restaurants in every corner. Once your mind becomes wider, you become more creative. Not necessarily a creative artist, but now you're able to see connections you ignored before. So when you learn a language, everything you do, you see like something beneficial. That is because your brain is positively stimulated. When you recognize the diversity within and outside of you, you can even begin searching for solutions to all the problems of the world, because to solve them, the contribution of different cultures of the people who live in it is needed. So if you find this diversity through the language and the culture of the countries whose language you speak and appreciate, your value as a person increases. All I have mentioned sums up the fact that when we speak other languages, many positive things are brought to our lives. No one has ever been hurt by learning other languages, have they? Give it a shot. By taking a chance with languages, you could be plunging into a new way of seeing yourself and life.